Hi, everybody. My name is Jan. I'm with the Faery and Human Relations Congress. Every third Saturday of the month, the Faery and Human Relations Congress and its sister, which is the Gaian Fairy Congress, which we do everything online, we host a workshop. And the focus of these workshops is how do we communicate and co-create with the intelligences of nature. That means land spirits, plant spirits, weather spirits, the Fae, the Fairy, the She, the ancestral spirits of the land, the ley lines, the geopathic zones. We cover a lot. We go into fairy doctoring, shamanism, witchery. And October 18th, Dawn will be leading us in the Faery Courts of Avalon, discovering the Triune Alliance. All the information, all the links, tickets are in the description here. Dawn, I am really excited. We've had some wonderful, really deep conversations, and I'm so delighted to welcome you into the Fairy Congress embrace and community. I
So
almost feel
happy.
like I know you. Yeah. Dawn, take it away.
Hi, everybody. Really glad to be here. Um, so I am Dawn. I'm an earth keeper. I work mainly with the subtle realms. I work with the beings of the land, the spirits of the land, like Jan just explained. And I live in Glastonbury, which means I'm mainly working with magical beings like the Fae and the She. And really exploring the ways that not only how they exist and in what ways, but the ways that we humans used to work with them in the past and what our role was, specifically in places like Glastonbury-Avalon, who that places who because she's a she places who were a really important focal point for this work between the realms. So this is mainly what we're going to talk about in the workshop. And we're going to invite some of the guides from the She who live under the Tor. So we've got a really beautiful court of She living under Glastonbury Tor with a really long history of working with humans. Some of the history is, of course, aligned and beautiful, and of course, some of it has been misguided, and there was a lot of wounding at some point as well, as we know, because of what happened to the human culture. And also we will work with the Fae. So I work closely with around 5 or 6 courts of Fae around the place I live in, and some of them are really keen on reminding humans of our cosmic role in healing the energetic tapestries, in harmonizing the land, and in working together, co-creating with the magical beings, so we can create this harmony across all realms. Yeah, and healing and togetherness. And that will create prosperity and joy and beauty in the physical realm as well. So that was what used to happen before, and they have this memory and they really want to share with us how this was done, and maybe teach us a little bit how to do it ourselves, so we might have an experience like that in the workshop.
Dawn, as you're talking, I feel like there's a lot of spirits listening in. Why is this so important? Why now?
Oh my goodness, yeah, they're saying, oh my goodness, humans. You need to step up and you need to do it now.
Yes,
So I'll
exactly.
start
There's
with,
like,
I'll start with a little story. So when I started doing work with the Fae, I called it fairy walks, and I thought, and I was taking people on the land to meet the Fae, and every single time people were encountering deep woundings and healings. They were going through major initiation processes. They were going through trauma release. They were going through transformations, really deep processes that were related to their own lineage, their magical lineage, their own self, their own soul, health, their different frequencies in different realms. They were going through really deep processes. And at some point I approached the Fae and I said, look, I'm saying fairy walks. People are not they're not thinking they're gonna go there and find themselves on the grass, crying, being healed by fairy healers. Can you do it a bit lighter? Just say hi and maybe meet the Fairies. And what they said, and I read that was many years ago. What they said is that's not what the humans need. The humans need to heal in order for the whole of the cosmos to heal and go through this process and what the transition into the new earth. The humans need to remember who they are, and they need to find their role, find the not find but remember their role in working the tapestries, in working energetically, in working with the beings, in being a part of this family, of this greater family of all life and all beings, because we are needed, because we are a part of this. It can't happen without us. And so they said, well, we're not going to give you a little fairy walk. We're going to give the people who need initiation will get initiated. The people who need healing will get healed, because time is time is ticking, and you need to get to remember who you are, basically, because you are needed, because you have a really important voice and action in this transition into the new earth. So that's why now, I guess. Yeah.
Dawn, that's brilliant. It's interesting with the fairy. I'm going to go on a little tangent here, but not quite. With the Fairy Congress, we have almost like a PR issue. People think we're going to have a fairy festival, and we're dealing with deep initiation work, and how do we work with the spirits of the earth. And as humans, we need to step up in our radiance, in our beauty, and work with these land spirits so that we can have a better world. This is
Exactly.
So thank you for saying that. That was brilliant. So folks, October 18th, that's 10 to 11:30 Pacific time. All the links are below in the description. Look forward to seeing you. And Dawn, thank you so much.
So much. Oh, I want to just show you these ones because they came to me today. So they represent Avalon, and they kind of radiate the spirit of this place, the Apple Isle. So they just wanted, I couldn't leave them. They're like, take it. So here you go, just a little bit of Avalon before you leave.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
There we go.
All right, everybody, see you on the 18th.
See you on the 18th.